least, so we'll know. Now, getting back to the incident. Bentwaters and Woodbridge, and I'd like to first focus this on Nick Pope. Now, they're in Suffolk County. Now, is that, excuse my lack of geography of your country, but Ipswich, is that close?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. I just remember serving in Britain for my church, actually. We would go up to there to get American hamburgers because, quite honestly, with all due respect, the British wimpies just didn't meet our standards in those days. And the reason I'm asking that is because even though those are two RAF, Royal Air Force bases, how many American servicemen are on those, or surrounding those bases, or on those bases, compared to how many British service people?
The bases are prefaced as Royal Air Force,
right,
but essentially, sir, that's in name only.
Okay.
There is, I think, literally one or two British liaison officers.
Yeah. I needed the clarification. So almost everybody there is an American serviceman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this can explain maybe General Gabriel coming in there and just taking charge and upsetting the Minister of Defense at the time.
Again, yes, okay, sir. I mean,
because I'm going to ask Nick Pope this question directly. If Gabriel hadn't been taking evidence the way it's outlined in your statement at the time, been taking it back to what, Rheinstein, Germany, or whatever it was, you said the Minister of Defense was upset. This was in the early stages of the Thatcher, the Iron Lady. What did he do about it? What did the British, because this is a significant thing, a Minister of Defense not being happy with something a United States general just did. We've heard this stuff about nuclear weaponry, and I think there might be something very definitely to that, some kind of nuclear. Well, the British have nukes too. It's not just the American, but this must have been, as you say, these were American operated things, and I'm going to try to hurry this up a bit. But what can you tell me about that? Because clearly there's already lots of evidence of radiation, of something strange that had to be stopped immediately and covered up immediately. Doesn't necessarily mean UFO, as Mr. Peniston has absolutely told us. But give us just a little more detail so that we can get a sense of why so quickly. And I just take a minute because I've got a lot. I still have to get into the incident itself. I've only got a few minutes left.
Okay, firstly, I apologize if I have inadvertently misled anyone on this point. I meant to say that the Ministry of Defense was corporately upset about this, not the minister personally. But to just expand on that point, clearly America was always regarded by us in the Ministry of Defense as the senior partner within NATO. And there was, I think, the best way I can characterize a sort of unwritten "don't criticize the Americans" rule. And so while you'll see in some of those British documents a discernible frustration with the way in which the Americans took over this investigation, that was never articulated in a more fulsome manner.
Okay. Anyway, there is a very strong suspicion of nuclear weaponry information exchange or something going on here, but we don't know. But